What's up, everybody? So today in this video, I'm going to go on Facebook real quick and share screen and show some of the responses. So I asked a question on Facebook about mastering spirituality, and there are various different answers that were given by some of the experts, spiritual experts, energy experts that I've interviewed in the past. So yeah, there were some really interesting responses that people gave, so I wanted to share with my audience. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go to share screen. I've never done share screen before on StreamYard, so yeah, this is kind of new for me, so bear with me. Yeah, so okay. So yeah, as you can see, hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm on my Facebook right now. So this was the question, what does spirituality mean to you? Let me know your opinion. And yeah, so like, just A, B, C, D. Yeah, mastering spirituality is like mastering detachment, yada, yada, yada. So yeah, so let's just look at some of the answers people gave in the comments section. So Migdalia from the Chi Energy School, she's a very powerful Chi energy healer, an energy practitioner in general. So let's see what she had to say. So mastering spirituality seems like an oxymoron. Egos don't one with the desire to master, which is something it could not do. Otherwise, it would cease to exist, which is against its nature. Our true selves have no need to master anything. So yeah, interesting answer. Okay, so let's take a look at more responses that I got. Okay, let's take a look. So Jillian, she's an astrologer, just being content with being. Okay, that's good. So Liz, who is she's actually like a Zener test like expert champion in one of the apps, and she's a telekinetic and neurokinetic as well. See what Liz had to say. So Liz chose H and I. Liz is talking about H and I. H is mastering spirituality, is all the above, so all this stuff. And mastering spirituality also doesn't exist. She's giving a reply to those two. So let's take a look here. So she said H is a paradox. Those things could be the initial focus, motivation, goal, or prediction that might determine a path. And then I, because it's not mastering anything, I suggest that the clarity of seeing what they are is the point. Separate your vision from your sight. Okay, so great answer from Liz. So yeah, Robert Smith gave a response to every single options. So yeah, very interesting. Let's see what Robert had to say. So Robert's a seeing without eyes expert, just a very smart guy in general. So big fan of Robert. I interviewed in the past, for those of you that don't know. So yeah, so Robert said A, yes, 100%. Let's take a look. I'm going to go on Facebook from my phone so I don't have to keep scrolling back. So yeah, 1 second. So yeah, it looks like Robert said yes, 100% to A. 1 second, I'm going on Facebook from my phone. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, so yeah, so mastering spirituality, A is mastering detachment. So he said 100%. That's detachment 100%. So B is mastering unconditional love. He said definitely. So C is mastering suffering. Mastering suffering to me is achieving immortality. So yeah, great answer. To die and reborn is samsara, is suffering, unable to maintain, not understanding the way of things. So okay, great answer. So D, mastering spirituality, is self-belief. I don't know what self-beliefs are, but really belief is hindrance. Faith is a tool. E, he said, so E is mastering spirituality, is immersing in nature. He said, I don't know. So F was mastering spirituality is a hidden esoteric technique. So Robert's response to that was more than a technique. It's an understanding of physics. Then you can make your own techniques for any specific thing. Okay, great answer. So G was finding God / source. So G, omnipresent, means nowhere, absent. Funny to that's probably a typo. Funny to phrase it as finding the only thing you can interact with. Okay, so H, mastering spirituality, is all the above. He said yeah. And lastly, mastering spirituality doesn't exist. His reply was it could be refined as mastering thought force. And once you can materialize anything you can conceive of. I consider this mastery to my feeble level of understanding of these low level dimensions. Okay, yeah, great answers Robert gave me, so super thankful. And let's see what some of the responses that we got. Yeah, I don't really know these people that well. So, okay. Yeah, Gemstone Electrokinesis Phenom said mastering spirituality. Those are all core values. So, yeah, that's what she had to say. So, the Phenom, Alexander Kukulnik, the MP Force Phenom, said mastering spirituality is there is no spirituality. So, I'm curious to know what he meant by this. I'm not sure. What he meant by this. But I know he's all about detachment and stuff. So, yeah, certainly very interesting answer he gave. So, Polish airbender Piotr said chose B. I have also interviewed Piotr in the past. He said, spirit in its essence is unconditional love. So to Piotr, mastering spirituality means unconditional love. So great answer. So I don't really know Tara and like what type of practices she does, but she's very active on Facebook and stuff. I see her often. She had to say, since we're all spirits from what I gather, which also means we are sacred, and since life intrinsically affects our spirit, I'd say it is to learn to ride the waves while standing on a shark's back, or in other words, be water. Okay. So some Bruce Lee stuff. Okay. This lady here, I don't know. It's a Russian lady, I'm guessing. Don't know how to pronounce her name or anything, but she's a telekinetic actually. She chose E and G. So she chose mastering spirituality is immersing in nature, and also mastering spirituality is finding God/source. So yeah, I'm not sure who this guy is. Trick Larkin. Mastery would be transcendence of frequency. Okay, yeah, very cool. So this is Alexa. She is actually a mother to kids that do seeing without eyes and stuff. I'm hoping I can interview her in the future, actually. So that's Alexa. Let's see what she had to say. Being self-realized, able to watch and observe the ego and experience all as God's self. But honestly, the answer doesn't exist in static form. It is what we yearn for each. The full return is 0.1ness with a one being. Okay. And this all can be known and claimed. All mastery lies with the yearning. Any asshole can master martial arts, superhuman abilities, etc. Be a healer or psychic. The spiritual mean positive, non-violent, calm-centered. Answer depends on the being and their programming perceptions. If I know myself as all and nothing in existence, then what? Okay, yeah, great answer. Yeah, so like I said, Alexa is actually a very, very powerful energy person and practitioner, and yeah, I'm really, really hoping to interview in the future. She's got a lot of great connections and stuff. She actually lives in Indonesia and stuff, and yeah. So definitely, I'll keep you guys updated on her. She's freaking phenomenal. So yeah, Chris Sadowski from the Chi Energy School as well had to say, knowing who we are as spirit beings and knowing whose we are as spirit beings and being made forever young and euphoric and having faith that all knowing, just my perspective, all on here. Has a wonderful, blessed day. So yeah, so great answer by Chris. Chris is also incredibly phenomenal and big fan. So yeah, let's take a look here. Barbara Hurry from former AMI instructor, had to say she's a telekinetic energy phenomenal energy practitioner as well. Had to say I choose I because to me mastering a thing means I'm finished learning. Okay, great answer from Barbara. Okay, there are several other people who gave answers, but I don't really know who they are, and so yeah, I'm only gonna pick people that I know well. So Chris Fazio, the electrokinesis practitioners that you probably all know, had to say C. So to Chris, mastering spirituality means mastering suffering, because that's what C was. So yeah, so Chris said life is painful. It's how we handle that pain that molds us into who we become. So yeah, great answer. Matt Johnson chose Matt Johnson's someone who I interviewed in the past, telekinetic guy as well, going to school for some I forgot what he's going to school for, but yeah, he's going to something spiritually or energy related or something, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Matt's a great guy. Basically Matt shows master spirituality doesn't exist. So yeah, great answer by Matt as well. And Jean, the UFO lady, chose H. So for her, She chose all the above, so that's a great answer. I think personally, it's all the above. So, okay, yeah. So there were some various different answers that were given, and yeah, I'm gonna kill the recording now, or not the recording, but the screen sharing. Stop sharing. Okay. I think I can go back now. I'm hoping. Yeah, so there are some various different answers given. Very, very great answers. And yeah, mastering spirituality to me, maybe I should give my insight on it. I think it's just pretty much just all the above. But I think the most important thing, when it comes to, mastery of spirituality is detachment, I think, and just really being in a state of yin, zen, and just being calm. I think that's the most important thing. And that's the biggest thing, that we all have to master. But I think other, like, there was other things like, immersing in nature and stuff like that. I think by immersing in nature, you learn to be in harmony. You be a part of the world and the universe and stuff, and you learn to be a more calming person and stuff. And obviously esoteric techniques are great. And I forgot what other, let me look at my phone again real quick, what other options there were. Yeah, self-belief is obviously good. Suffering, mastering suffering obviously is a great thing, and all this kind of stuff. So, yeah. But yeah, this was a very interesting, Q&A type thing that I did. And yeah, a lot of great answers were given. So, yeah, it was very informative. And I really, truly enjoyed what people had to say. And yeah, there's really no yes or no answer when it comes to spirituality. Spirituality is very there's a lot to learn, and there's just a lot of different, perspectives. So yeah, a lot of good stuff. So, okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, and we'll see you guys soon. Namaste, and God bless you all.